Mike Tindall, yes, Zara's rugby legend husband, who's just dropped the most relatable job listing in royal history. And trust me, this isn't your average seeking lady-in-waiting situation. Now, let's be brutally honest here. When was the last time you heard about a royal family member posting a job listing on LinkedIn like a normal human being? I'll wait. Exactly. But Mike Tindall? This absolute legend is out here advertising not one, but TWO dream positions for his podcast empire: the good, the bad, and the rugby. And I'm not talking about some fancy royal appointment where you curtsy and carry cushions. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Think about it. While other royals are probably still asking their assistants what a TikTok is, Mike's building a multimedia empire that would make most influencers weep with envy. It's like watching your dad suddenly become the coolest person in the room by actually understanding technology. The roles are based in southwest London, which means Mike's not messing about with remote work drama. He wants people who can actually show up and do the work. Revolutionary concept in 2025. I know. But here's what's absolutely brilliant about this whole situation. Mike Tindall has cracked the code that most royals are still trying to decipher. He's taken his personality, his connections, and his genuine love for rugby, and has built something that actually generates revenue without relying on taxpayer money or centuries-old trust funds. His podcast, The Good, the Bad, and the Rugby, isn't just some vanity project where he rambles about the good old days. It's become a legitimate media brand that needs actual employees with actual skills. When's the last time you heard Prince Andrew advertising for a social media manager? I'll give you a hint. Never. Let me paint you a picture of modern royal social media strategy. Most of them have teams of 47 people to post one carefully curated photo of a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Meanwhile, Mike Tindall is out here understanding that social media isn't about perfection. It's about personality. He's calling this a dream role because he genuinely gets it. The person who lands this job won't just be posting scheduled content about rugby matches. They'll be working with someone who actually understands the difference between authentic engagement and royal robot posting. Think about it. This is the same guy who went into the I'm a Celebrity jungle and showed the world that royals can be actual human beings with personalities. He didn't need a crisis management team when he made jokes about the royal family because he understands something revolutionary. Authenticity doesn't need damage control. And can we just appreciate the absolute power move of advertising on LinkedIn? Not through some fancy royal recruitment agency. Not through whispered conversations at polo matches. LinkedIn. Like a normal person running a normal business. It's giving I'm too successful to care about royal protocol energy. And honestly, we're here for it. Because this isn't just about hiring. It's about something much bigger. Right? Let's get serious for a hot minute. What Mike Tindall is doing here isn't just good business. It's accidentally creating a blueprint for how the royal family could actually become financially independent and culturally relevant. While senior royals are stuck in the endless cycle of ribbon cuttings and carefully worded statements, Mike's building something that generates actual value. His podcast empire is expanding because people genuinely want to consume his content, not because they're obligated to care about royal duties. Let's do a quick comparison, shall we? Traditional royal approach. Hire 17 communications experts to craft one tweet about supporting local charities. Mike Tindall approach. Hire one brilliant social media person to create engaging content that people actually want to see. Which one sounds more sustainable to you? And here's something delicious to consider. Zara Tindall, daughter of princess and granddaughter of the late queen, is married to a guy who's out here disrupting the royal employment model. Imagine the dinner conversations. How was your day, darling? Oh, just revolutionizing how royals approach business while your cousin argues about who gets to use the good china. Here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Mike Tindall's hiring strategy is actually a masterclass in modern career development. Think about it. He's not looking for people with royal experience or fancy degrees from institutions you can't pronounce. He wants a social media and content executive and a videographer and editor. Skills-based roles that focus on what you can do, not who you know or where you went to school. In a world where most companies are still obsessing over degrees and connections, Mike's focusing on capability. Can you create engaging content? Can you edit videos that don't bore people to tears? Can you understand social media trends without needing a manual? That's what matters. It's like he's saying, I don't care if you've never worked with royals before. Can you help me build something awesome? And honestly, that's the kind of employer energy we all need in our lives. What does this mean for the future of the royal family? Right? Let's get a bit philosophical here. Because what Mike Tindall is doing could accidentally save the entire royal family's relevance problem. While senior royals are struggling with public opinion and questioning their role in modern society, Mike's created a business model that makes him genuinely useful. People don't consume his content because he's royal adjacent. They do it because he's entertaining and authentic. This hiring spree isn't just about expanding his team. It's about building something that can grow and evolve. Here's what's really happening. Mike Tindall isn't just hiring employees. He's proving that royals can be successful without relying on tradition, protocol, or public funding. He's building something that generates real value in the real world. And he's doing it with the kind of authenticity that most royal family members can only dream of. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.